Today, I'm checking out the new Trackmania Acrobatics campaign built by Flink. It's 20 maps, they all contain stunts, and they look pretty fun. Things you wouldn't find in ordinary Trackmania maps. Flink used to build the Trackmania Ice campaigns before he became a dad, and then he took a break from creating content, but now he's back, so definitely go support his channel, link will be in the description, but now let's check out the maps and see what this is about. Okay, so I have it here, up on game. Gonna start the green timer for those that think the videos are unwatchable without them, and let's go! Let's check out map 01. I hope they will start pretty simple and then become more and more advanced. Acrobatics in this game can be a lot of things. It can be obstacles like loops and jumps, and it can also just be stunts, flips, what have you. But let's check out this first map. It looked pretty simple in the overview, and the records are very close. So we have a turnover type of cake feature. Trackmania players call this a cake. I don't really see it, but they do have vivid imagination. But for these, if you ever struggle with driving them, it's usually go up late and high. The higher up you drive, the better usually. I'm not sure how much we'll hunt these, but definitely getting the auto time on each map. And then maybe I can compete for a slightly better time afterwards, but this should be a pretty clean one, keeping full grip there, and then into the finish. We are 700ths away from the world record, but I will take that for now. This is not the main map that I'd be interested in hunting. I'm looking for something a bit more obstacle-y, something where you know, maybe have some tricky jump or shortcut. Map 02, this is D03 Acrobatic, is it not? This is, yeah, so, okay, alright. Was the previous map also a remake of something? Not that I can remember, but this is a TMNF map, which happens to have a really sick shortcut. If you haven't seen it, I've made a main channel video about it, but take a look at this. So, we have this, but with a freewheeling. A little bit of a remix of that map then. And then you slowly get to the finish, but what are these records? 16 seconds? That's not right. Not with the normal way, because even if I keep more speed, I am not getting 16 seconds. There has to be something they did. Something of a skip, maybe. Aha. Hang on, let's look at this in the overview. Might not bother with the normal way if this is possible, so what do, do you think? Maybe drive on this and fly to that road? Maybe you just skip it altogether. I think if you jump low enough, you could probably skip it altogether. The records look close enough that that's probably what they've done. But yeah, this type of map style is almost completely forgotten. It's very cool by Flink that when he came back, he chose to do it in this way. Acrobatic maps used to be a thing in Trackmania Nations forever. You'd find these a lot on online servers, and it was one of the more popular styles, but nowadays you only have your average couple-of-the-day track. You have campaign maps, which also I feel like have a certain style they follow, but this type of stuff just isn't there anymore in the official campaigns. So this could be a bit of a revival, and I definitely recommend checking out the maps if you have wanted to try some unique stuff in this game, because I think the more stuff you play in this game and the more depth you realize it has, the more you'll enjoy it, even if certain things are not your cup of tea. But let's try to get this author level. The skip is probably what they've done, at least some variant of it. If not exactly this jump I'm going for. I'm going to release a bit early to try to get that angle past that pillar, and now, oh, almost landing on the road. So if I do that with a little bit more speed, I should have it here. Also not sure if I'm fancying hunting this. Oh, but if I get that landing, there's potential, I'm not sure. I'm seeing it. Up high early to get a low dive onto this. And then it's force camera 3, unfortunately. I cannot get out of the internal camera, and I'm usually better at aiming stuff like this without it. But now that I know, let's go very high up here. And then dive, and then Oh, yeah, I can get this well. I can like, get this really well. Just a matter of a few more tries here. Might just end up with like a 17 or maybe 18 even with the skip, but at least we're gonna land it. That was slow. I could probably do one more run. Clean this up a bit. Did at least get the author medal, but let's do one more improvement. So up here is what I want, and the reason is that I done jump down there and then... No. This was almost good too, but I landed so sideways. Okay, one more. Not gonna get addicted. Just one more. Just a clean, like... something that feels really good. Up here. Drop into this. That's better. The landing was still scuffed. 1724. Yeah, one more. Okay, well, like, hey, it's only been 5 minutes. We can do one more. Guys, I'm not getting addicted. Not to the second map. I would never. In a campaign playthrough. Oh, this is nice. Is it? Hey, it's another... Just skip to, like, with the map. Like, just, you know. Well, this won't take that long, surely. I'm just... It took me a couple of attempts to see how that wall ride is approached, and now that I see it, it makes the map a lot more fun to play in. I think that's what we're here for. I think we're here to have fun, and if I'm having fun, why would I want that to stop? I just don't... Like, why would I quit now that I'm finally enjoying this map so much? And I'm just getting personal best after personal best. It's just a free, endless supply of dopamine, this map. I don't think I should quit yet. I think I should quit when I stop having fun, and let me tell you, it's not yet, because that's another PB. Boom! Oh, it's... Okay. Still having fun, though. One more. I just discovered a little bit of a better way to do that downhill. Maybe I'm losing too much here. Oh, I'm not, I don't think. Let's try to do a very diagonal downhill. Does this result in more speed overall? I think it did. Ah, this landing was bad. But I was ahead there by maybe 0.1. So I'm gonna keep doing this. We'll hear it again, resulted in a bit of a low speed line. That is nice. Oh, it's almost so good. Oh, wow. This pillar is perfectly placed to destroy an even faster line on the shortcut. The shortcut is still possible. No, this is gonna be slow. So I need a good downhill. I need to approach the wall ride correctly by going out here early and then getting this, and now I have a good line. And now I get this dive into that. Then I can... That, hopefully, without landing so sideways, so my speed just disappears. So, one more. It's been double the time that I said I would quit at, but one more. Just a proper run. You know, we can bring this one under 17 probably. I'm not sure if I'll enjoy the next map so much, so while I'm having a good time here, I should make the most of it. But what if the next map's even better and I'm missing out? Such are the decisions we have to make in life. Choosing one thing could be passing up on another. But I'm going with my gut here. I want one more PB to be truly satisfied. But that's also the thing in Trackmania, and this is something you'll find if you start playing. You can always improve. It is very rare you'll set a record that you just cannot ever beat. And so at some point, you just have to stop yourself. Because at some point, the next personal best is maybe an hour away. Maybe it's 10 hours away. And when you know that, like, wow, this is going to take me a long time now, maybe then you can go to the next map. But it's also what makes this game a lot of fun because, wow, I don't think the next PB is that far away. So how funny would it be if I sit down to play this entire campaign and then we just end up making a video where it's just me hunting this one map for like what probably ends up being 2 hours. That would never happen. I'm gonna play the campaign. But, you know, I just think I know myself so well. I've gotten it twisted so many times playing a map like this. But, it's not like I can see in an alternate universe. There's a virtual that just ends up playing this for 10 hours, and it's not even an unlikely scenario. It probably happens in a lot of universes. Ah, yeah, okay. My wall ride approach is still a bit bad. Maybe my start too, but here is where I must go to improve. One more time. There. And then a lower jump, just a slightly lower jump. Oh, interesting. Something I actually didn't know, but if I do a left tap in this downhill, I'm doing like this diagonal line to get less airtime, but if I tap left, I feel like I get more speed from it after that right-left movement. I'll tell you the exact timing. So I go left, right, and then left. Left, right, left. And do you see that on my head now? These are the kind of things you discover. Just try new combinations and suddenly something works. You can probably do that even better. Am I just going too high? Oh, no, I think that pays off. There's a really high chance what I just did pays off. It looks like I'm losing time, but this drop down becomes so good and the following becomes so good. Oh, it has to be something like this. Almost like a full wheel ahead at that point in the start. It's 100th or so. And I think with what I'm doing now, I don't even need to do this diagonal. I could just do that. Yeah. Yeah. And then we gain even more. Last slope. It's been 13 minutes, okay. Alright, one more run. So silly of me. I didn't think this would happen. Here we are. But like a 16 is so much so within reach. It cannot take that long. Editor, is it gonna take long? Can you tell me now? So I can look back at this. Will it take me long to get a 16? It wouldn't have. That was a 16. Whoa. You know what I'm realizing though, recording all these off-stream videos, and sorry to those by the way who've been missing the streams, I will try to come back to stream more often. But it's like Twitch chat, for all their faults, bring up a lot of interesting topics. Like it's, when I am just sitting off stream playing the game, I'm just enjoying the game, but I realize like I have no wall of text to bounce back and forth with. Like, where am I gonna initiate my stories from? Am I just gonna tell you, hey guys, so by the way, you know, yesterday this crazy thing happened? Like, Twitch chat actually provides a lot of the, okay, I'm not gonna give them too much credit. I don't think it's too healthy for them to get too much credit. I wouldn't say... I would never dare say they are essential to the content, but they are amazing. Are you kidding? Sorry, this is the actual definition of one more. I can't quit now. This is the last one more. I mean, I can. You know, I can't quit that. I'm not an addict. I had a goal, and it was getting a 16. But my line worked out. But anyways, yeah. Twitch chatters, if you're seeing this, I appreciate you. I'll be back soon. There's a lot of things going on in my my life lately, so I haven't had too much time to stream, but I'm still trying to record, upload something daily, and make sure you guys have at least something to watch. But you know, one thing I haven't talked too much about, which I think you can look forward to if you like acrobatics and stunts, is Deep Dip 2. Deep Dip was a tower map that had 14 floors and no checkpoints, and it took us about a week and 60 hours of streaming to climb. And you would climb and you would fall and you would climb and you would fall. Deep Dip 2 is coming out, and it has 16 floors, and is built in the exact same way. Okay, I got my 16. 16 floors, no checkpoints, and it's said to be even harder, so... Deep Dip 2 starts May 3rd, and I'll be streaming every single day when it's out. But yeah, we got the shortcut, a pretty nice jump, a pretty weak start, and even a tiny speed slide I didn't even realize. I'm quite happy with that. Let's go next map. In 16 minutes even, perfect timing. All right, we can officially move on. I could want to keep playing that map, but we gotta get the show moving. What do we have here? Acrobatic 03. If the other map was a DO3 remake, this kind of looks like an AO4 remake. Although AO4 doesn't have that hole in the road. And the platform's a little bit lower, but the layout's sort of the same, so... It's giving those vibes. Let's see here, is this... I think here you don't care about landing in the quarter pipe. You rather just care about going straight to the finish. And then it's about timing this jump to the right to be as low as possible. Like here I'm getting a lot of air. And there I would probably not care to land in the quarter pipe. But you kind of do anyways. And I don't see myself doing left side of the hole. So I don't think that pays off. Yeah, this is on pace for an 8 flat-ish. With a good line. Straight down. Oh. No. 7.88 is very quick here though. That feels faster than the other record. Much faster. Let's see here. It's like barely landable, that jump, full speed. If I land just a little bit wider here, then this will work out. But now I get so much air, so this is not ideal. And the auto jump is quite strong, 8.12. So maybe I made a mistake committing so much time to the previous map when I should have put it into this. Oh well. I'm gonna live with my choices. I had fun. Time you enjoy wasting is not wasted, some people will say, and you know, maybe I agree. I have to agree, else I would have just wasted a lot of time, and that's not true. Okay, should be able to get this now, knowing the strategy. It's just to go low and a more direct line to the finish. Oh, that's a good landing. 8.3 only. What is going wrong? Could it actually be left side? Maybe it's left side. Because although you don't jump that far to the right, you have more space to angle to the right with. And so it might actually pay off. Okay, that was a weird last jump. We'll improve. Left side. Left side might be faster. Yeah, because like it doesn't... seem to matter so much. Getting a lot of speed on the first jump. You just want to land up there and then insta aim for the finish. You don't have time to use the speed. Map runs out 2 seconds later after you jump off here. Okay. Oh, I didn't think that would improve. 821. This is a really hunted all the time by Flink. Or perhaps even the kid. Because I don't remember Flink being this good at the game. So maybe his newborn son has picked up Trackmania at prodigy speed. It's a really tough one. Oh. Nah, so close. The back wheel would have gotten across there, that would be it. Oh, that looks so good. Let's go up here. And let's get this landing. And then... It's 0.1 off. There is something here I'm not understanding. Maybe I just have to allow myself to land more angled. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Whew, 806. And I'm still 0.2 away from the world record. I gotta watch this. No. Why are they Swedish? Why are they always Swedish? Oh my god, what a run. This was a nice run. He actually lands in a way where the car... Like, it gets more pushed to the right by the fact that he clips the edge of it. And then he has full grip, and it's just enough to make the jump. That is really clean. Okay, well, Sweden, you take this one. Norway will get their revenge. Map 04. Let's play this. This is not fast enough. Because I have to go down the quarter pipe. Makes sense. For these, there's usually a trick. Like, you can often neo slide to go sideways down these and carry more speed. That might not be the case here, and it might just be faster to brake or wall hit, but let's try this braking. Probably just a brake. That works. And then the same for the second jump. I'm with it. I think this one is cute too. And again, another map that would just be so much fun to play on online servers. But you know the thing? Like, people don't really play that much on online servers in this game. Back in the day, that was kind of all you did in Trackmania. It's like, hop on the online servers with your friends and grind out some matches, get some records on the online leaderboards, and gain some ladder points. But in this Trackmania, like, the most populated server has like 20 players. It's not really a thing people do anymore. And I think part of the reason is probably that the online server browser is just harder to navigate. Like, it's just harder to... And then a lot of the servers don't have like statistics. The Evo servers do, but those are some of the only ones that do. And statistic being like, how many times have you won on the server? How many records do you have? What is your server rank, etc. These were all very prestigious things back in the days. On servers that have been played by hundreds of thousands of people. If you had like rank 1, you were respected on that server. But it's not so much a thing anymore. And it's almost like some lost potential in this Trackmania game if they made online servers better. But there's still a lot of things that this Trackmania game has that the older ones doesn't, so it balances out, but It's making me nostalgic playing these, thinking about, damn, this could have been a fire LoL map on the most popular LoL server. But I am a boomer. I'm a boomer in this game, and there are new times. We just gotta get with it. One thing I'm doing wrong here, by the way, which is something you can pay attention to if you get the dashboard gear display or speedometer plugin, is I am actually braking for too long. If you hold brake only when you're airborne here, you get into reverse gear. And then you don't accelerate when you land or in the air that well. And yes, that is the thing in this game, accelerating in the air. Like if you don't hold accelerate in the air, you lose speed. So on this map, the best strategy is to slow down and then accelerate from here. And now I'm gonna have clean enough landings to get author time. And that's gonna be 1889. But how did they do 16 seconds? They have to skip a jump. Either skip a slowdown or a jump. Oh, this is hot. I think they jump, hit this pillar, and get bounced back. I kind of want to try that. I mean, this must be brain rot to hunt, but they would go here and then hit that, get pushed, and you have to land with speed, mind you, in order to make the last jump. That is quite insane. I'm not gonna hunt this, am I? Usually there would be a Twitch chat saying, no, Virtual, go next map. I will leave the stream if you don't. I will watch someone else now if you don't skip this. Like, people would stop me. But right now I have no one that will tell me this is a bad idea. And my brain is telling me it's a great idea. I could hit a 6 shortcut. This cannot be a great idea. I mean, this really cannot. Let me look at the records after this run and see if it's a great idea or not. Is it a great idea? David, tell me. See, again. Again, I forgot this. Again, they're Swedish. Of course, they're always Swedish. Anytime there's a record I really think is... how hard is this last jump? That looks quite difficult. Yeah, just the pushback you need here is about as heavy as the pushback from the Royal update. That Nadeo ended up doing nothing about. But, let's see if we can maybe do this. Replicate this. And also my starts are very slow, so even if I get it, I'd just be third. It's like I would play Sweden at their own strategy and lose. So I need to jump further in the start. Now I don't make it, do I? Now that looks annoying to hunt if I do what he did. I'm not sure if there's any winning on this. I did say Norway would have their revenge though. There's a lot of people who think I hate Sweden. I don't. There's just banter between Norway and Sweden, where we are battling for who is the best Scandinavian country. And you know, it's just, there are so many stats to look at that show the clear winner. But adding one more in the favor of Norway would not hurt. Just to, you know, pat the stats a little bit. Oh, I'm getting such bad starts here though. Oh, I'm not sure about this. But it would be kind of hype. Let's just try and see, you know. A good rule is you can always just stop when it stops being fun. Right now I'm still thinking there's a chance this actually works out. See, that was close. That was quite close. Resembled what we saw in the replay. But, gotta get better at this nose down. So it's here. And then nose fully down and accelerate. That's the order. This is gonna make it, I think. And you need to hit like the very top of the pillar almost. Okay. This also almost makes it. I've done a very similar shortcut to this in the past on a map called TMN Race E4. I still hold the world record on that one, where it's a different pillar hit, but a shortcut. And there's also a couple other smaller Nathan Forever maps that have similar skips. So I know sort of what a good bounce on these looks like, and maybe it's still in my muscle memory after a lot of years, I'm not sure, but you know, like, it'd be cool to hit something similar again. Maybe get a world record in this campaign. I'm willing to give it a little bit of attempt. Nice starts here consistently, and then yes, I'm jumping off at the start of the ramp, and then I need this tilt. I need this flick. Okay, but I need to be lower, because even that will not make it with enough speed, I don't think. Which would be pretty heartbreaking. That should make it. Yeah, I still need to jump so much lower. That might be my best start. One off. Yeah, this might not be what I want to hunt. I'm not so sure anymore. Oh, but now I got a little bit of hope. Now I got a little bit of hope. Maybe this is for me after all. I think it could also be good to take a look at Sono's replay and see what he did, and if it's the exact same line, like how precise this is. Let's take a look. So same strategy, although he had a ridiculous start. Ooh, okay, slow down. Approaches the top corner, messy. Get pushed back onto the quarter pipe. And it's, well, more than barely enough. How did he lose to David? This looked like a cleaner run. Maybe just the air time. The approach of this right here was slightly worse. Yeah, slightly higher. David lands lower, and yeah. And just the exact hit is on this corner. It's not on the flat, it's on the corner. Okay. We'll try that. The corner of the pillar. That's enough speed. Very slow start though, like, if I'm equal to my ghost, I will be losing a lot of time to these guys. But they jumped so fast down the hill. So I'm not sure. Like, this is fine for me, but it's still probably slower than both of them. And boom. It still feels like you can even jump lower than David, but you risk not getting back to the platform. Like here. Okay. That was my best attempt yet, I think. So we're getting there. So real quick, I'm gonna answer my editor. Okay. All right, let's get back to it. So here. Oh, okay. Right out the gates, we get another good attempt. Skid speed and then. Oh. Okay, let's limit ourselves here to 10 or 15 pillar hits like that. Don't want to go overboard. Proper corner hits. That was almost one. No. Need to aim it better. I almost paused and tabbed that one. That was a good attempt. 1 second. Ooh, almost. Barely gets there. It's like a free top 3 world, you know? If I land this once, it's a free top 3. Like there's a guaranteed reward as long as you make it. There's a lot of dopamine on that finish line. If I just hit the pillar in the right way. Like that, and I think only ever so slightly to the left, but I truly feel I'm able to aim this. Just give it a moment here. Like, it's almost like an easy khaki map, you know? That's what this feels like. Like a khaki map, but just a little bit easier. It doesn't feel harder than a khaki map. It's still hard, still very much acrobatic. Like, this is what this is kind of about. Already we've had, you know, obstacle jump maps, but 2 of them have had pretty big skips, shortcuts, which in their own way are also acrobatic things. And here I land, but it is not with enough speed. But still, let's finish this and take a look at it, see what I can do better, because we're getting somewhere now. This is also a good opportunity to turn on the ghosts and now compare my setup. So my start, horrendous. I already knew this, that's fine. The setup, quite similar. I hit too late on the pillar. I didn't hit the corner, I hit like the flat. Okay, so that's what I need to change. I could also keep playing against their ghosts, but that feels a little cheap. At that point, I just feel like I'm copying their strategy and not really doing it myself. Maybe that's weird, but I do wanna. I mean, I'm already copying their strategy, but I'm like, it's one thing to do it, and it's one thing to just aim by pointing at their cars and not trying to like aim yourself at the pillar. It would make it a lot easier though, but it's more fun to do it yourself. So that's what I'm trying. Copying their strategy, but executing it by myself. Ooh, so close. Very close to what they had. Okay, hitting a little bit too late. Oh, again, another horrible start. Glad I didn't have the speed. Oh, guys, it's been a long time on this map. I'm not sure if it's too smart to continue. It's gonna be a long campaign then. Few more though. Few last ones. Okay. Ooh. Almost. Oh. At least I'm getting a little better at the start now. The timing for this downhill. Landing that with speed. That's too late. It's actually a really good strategy, I realized, if you're playing this map. If I just air braked a little bit better, that would have gotten the entire quarter pipe and made it. But yeah, this strategy, if you listen for the gear and you start braking right after you hear the gear, you get this kind of start every time, which makes attempts a lot faster and better. So I'm giving you the recipe here to go and do this strategy yourself, the shortcut. Go try it. See if you can beat the top times, or maybe my time if I end up getting this. At this point, I do feel like I'm committing myself to getting it. At least once. I mean, at least once. Let's have some fun. Let's get it once. If I end up being slower than them, I'm slower, but at least once. How long could it take? I'm just gonna wait for this. I'm just gonna wait for the zoom at the green timer and my facial expression going from a smile to like an intense concentrated stare in black and white, having the happiness wiped from my face, looking back at my younger self at 42 minutes thinking, damn, I was so naive to think this would take only a few more tries. But then I aim perfectly and boom. But no, it's gonna probably take a while. Let's see if I can get it. That is not a bad idea. There is, of course, a lot to be said about the inputs you do here too. And I think steering a lot to the left when you leave the ramp, instead of just pressing forward, gives your car a better chance at landing afterwards with the tilt that you, the resulting tilt of the car. The only problem with that is it's harder to aim the corner when you're also steering at the lift-off point, so lots to think about. But you want that, like Rocket League players, that tell you they'd be good at this. Rocket League players are some of the most insane gamers at calculating like angles and bounces and redirects. If I gave this map to a Rocket League pro, I think they could destroy the world record. And then they need some hours in Trackmania too, but you know what I mean. Okay, yeah. Because the problem there, and well, not the problem. What I'm looking for is I need the left front tire of the car to be more than... I need the car to be more than 90 degrees sideways. Like here. Like if it's this type of angle, it'll bounce back to flat. Even slightly less than that, but... I cannot have it be perfectly sideways or less, because then I don't land back on wheels. Okay, we're gonna make it. Terrible speed though, terrible line. No. See, that type of bounce, but yeah. Oh, beauty. Ooh, close. Too early. Let's wait a little bit longer. Like that, but landing. I think the reason they even release a bit when they hit that pillar is because you might actually fly too far. It's scary to release when you hit the pillar, but that might be the best strategy. I'm gonna go for that, I think. That's a good start. Oh, if I did. Maybe if I did, this would be enough. Because even if you continue with speed like this, you might, yeah, you're not gonna make it. Wow. 100 and actually 200 speed at that point is the limit. Difference between making it and not. I need to look one more time now, I think, at the records to see and lastly fully understand what to do. Let's see it. Mm-hmm. But it's beautiful. I mean, it really is beautiful. Looks so controlled too, what he did. That is basically the car angle, but it needs to be pointed a little bit more up. No. Oh, the pain. Guys, I basically had it. But the landing angle was so bad, it couldn't carry any speed. Maybe I should have released there. I think I also have to hit it, wait, and then steer right. So tough to not press anything though. Because you want to try to control it. But it almost works better when you don't. But this is a very acrobatic map. We got what we signed up for. Very precise map too. It almost feels like the skip was intended. Not sure if Flink thought about it, but the fact that it's possible makes this map a lot more a lot cooler to me. That it has depth, because otherwise it's a pretty straightforward map. It's a straight line. This it's not. Both literally and figuratively speaking. Yeah, but yeah. Okay, equal. How do I get the car to pitch up? While also not over jumping the pillar. Oh, I kind of want to see this. That was close again. Was it that I didn't see right early enough? Yeah, I think 200 is speed check. Let's just take a look. This was nice. This was a nice start too. Getting it with this would be clean. So I'm not actually sure. I think the hit was just bad. I think maybe it needs to be a little bit more left of that pillar when it happens. If it's that precise, like, oof, then we might want to put this on the shelf, but it's been 50 minutes. It's not too bad yet. Yep. That, and then back. Really diagonal line needed. That worked nice. When is the time to give up? When's the time to quit? Could be now. Could be 20 minutes ago. But if I get this run that I'm looking for, then I would have been stupid to quit when success was right around the corner. I realize gamblers have a very similar mentality, but literally this could be the bounce that gets me the record that I'm looking for. Imagine. Yeah, this is what gamblers do. I like to consider myself a rational person. So I would never fall into the same common psychological behaviors. That can't be true. I'm breaking so early. Oh. Yeah. Let's tilt more. Left. I could probably improve my personal best a lot the normal way here. Seeing how fast these starts are getting, but you know, how interesting is that really? When we could hit this as well. That was the angle. Okay, equal. Too high almost. But there is something to that. It's not a bad idea to jump high. Necessarily. Oh, there's the reverse gear again. Okay. I again need to see this. Oh, it's not gonna make it. Or? These are savable, I think. But are we gonna bother? No. Gotta go back to more runs. Almost an hour? Oh my god, time flies so fast. Almost an hour. We're reaching that point where it's hard to justify spending more time, but what a jump is this though. And by the way, the timer is for all the maps, not just this one, but you know, still, like, we've been on this map for probably 40 minutes by now. Was this naked? It's weird that steering makes the braking less powerful. A little bit more up, a little bit more on the corner. There, that's the spot, and then just have to hope it lands. Alright guys, at 1 hour on the timer, I will be giving this up. I really want it. Sometimes we don't get what we want, but it's so doable. If you can do this, I have the utmost respect for you in the game. It's a hard skip, but looks really cool. And I could probably do it if I commit more time, but I'm just telling you how I haven't been streaming because I don't have a lot of time. There's a lot of things going on, so we can't afford to spend endless attempts on this. So at 1 hour, we'll go next map. That was a very quick start. Making silly mistake in the setup. It's almost like I wanna jump wide like they did, just because it forces you into a line where you can aim this jump much better. And if you jump here, the time you have to set this up kind of gives you this good setup. You don't have to do it, you could just like bide your time and still do the same thing on the right side, but yeah, I almost prefer that. A good landing. Oh, that could almost get pushed on the corner too. That was nice. Oh, 45 seconds. We will be skipping it to the next map. There might be more skips. Maybe some we can find ourselves if we don't get this one. Last, maybe good try here. Last try on this map for now. One more. Last try on this map for now, guys. Till we consider it a skip. Nope. 1 hour in and we played 4 maps. A lot of fun though. But yeah, I cannot justify spending much more time on this now. Might have to be something I'll come back to later. But that is a really cool skip on that map. But yeah, I've just been telling you guys how I'm not streaming so much because I don't really have a lot of time. There's a lot of things going on in my life. I will get back to streaming soon, but for now, the best I can do is just record a few videos off stream here and there, and then I am needed elsewhere. But let's check out map 05 here. This looks like a A10 remake, A10 Acrobatics. So honestly, if you've never played TMNF, then these are great maps to discover. The world record is still another 0.3 faster than this. Is it actually a roof hit then? I'm not sure you can get this without the roof hit. You get at least one more PB with no roof hit, but does seem a little suspicious. The original map, and the reason I'm thinking about this immediately, is that the record on the original map does a roof hit on a similar type of jump. Oh. To release earlier, and maybe I can do a left-right for a little bit of reduced airtime. See, that looked like it worked, but didn't time the jump right. If it's truly a 665 with just a regular jump, that is insanely fast. .673 regular jump. I think it is a regular jump, guys. Wow, I kind of have to check it out. Do we? No, it is not. It is a roof hit. Okay. Alright, so there's at least that. I don't think I'm hunting that, but a really nice hit on this lamp middle part to get that bounce in. I think I got one of the best times with that though, so I'll take that. Next map, let's check out map 06. Is this going to be... I think... I picked a ghost here, by the way. I think this might be a remake of C12, but really, like, all these type of maps should have these elements. This is how the style started, you know? Started with the official maps, and then people built similar maps themselves. So the reason things look like the original campaign maps is probably because, well, that's where people got the inspiration. But here you can actually hit these signs, and it might look weird on the landings, but it's far preferable to jumping high. Anytime you see this combination, you should crash the sign a bit and then try to land with the back wheels. That goes for all the jumps, actually. Probably this last one too, although it is far. But I'm driving off the platform. 22.31. We're not gonna buy the same guy, do we? I'm getting some good records here. I'm releasing too early there. But I should have the right idea. It's just that last one. World record's also 1 second faster than the other time. And this is a map I do truly find easier to aim in camera 3. Like all these jumps. Maybe? Maybe not? Let's take a look. Is this any better? Oh, it might be. Forget everything I just said. This one, no. This one I want to aim in camera 3, and this last one, camera 1. Yeah, that last jump I have a lot easier time understanding. That was already author time. But how am I losing 1 second? That's kind of fascinating to me. Whenever you lose so much time, you can't even understand what happened. Like here I'm only a 10th ahead, you know? Yeah, my personal best just skyrocketed ahead there with a very low jump, so maybe I can go even lower. That's a lot of speed. That has to be some of it. And then can I maybe do this and then just land? If I hit this last one, that's a very good time. No, the same thing happened again. That was quick though. Try to replicate that. Don't low here. That's too low. That's good. Sounds like pretty good of a lead. Ooh, lost a lot of speed in this landing and last jump. Yeah, almost. Okay. That was a better landing. Let me also change opponents. Better. Much better. Looks like I got a lot of air, but I do have more speed because of it. Well, that's a good landing. 22, I think. 22.85. Top 21. Maybe one more improvement here to be truly satisfied. Also, another really beautiful map here. I like this one a lot. Ah. Can go even lower. That's the crazy thing. You can hit like the bottom part of this. And as long as you bounce towards the top part, you still make it. I think that's much better if I now get this last one right. Yes. Nice run. We'll take that. Top 9 here. Still one spot behind David from Sweden, but that was quite nice. Let's check the world record. See what you could do better. Maybe just... Oh, he actually goes higher, but the landing is better. That's a 10th. Takes the full quarter pipe here and... Oh, wow. That is low. And then here does the same sign hit with an air brake to get similar landing to what I had, but yeah, really clean execution. And you know, maybe there's still some time to save, but we're going next. Map 07. Choose between engine off or cruise control. That has to be cruise control, I would think. But cruise control is pretty hard, especially on sausage blocks where you're struggling for control. I think that is the line. So I'm seeing this replay editor bar. Let's remove that. Oh wow, yeah, this is gonna be tight. 200 people within half a second. So if there's some way to get a little bit more speed across the cruise control, that's gonna snowball towards the finish. The cruise control basically caps your speed. So when you cross it at 229, you cannot accelerate past 229. It will just peak at that speed. But on a map like this, that still leaves a lot of room for trying to optimize it. Because you're driving at 170 in the uphill. So I wonder if you can cut in already... Yeah, you gotta go close to that corner, then reduce airtime, and then low line. That was not quite... Wait, it's 175 a log set? Huh. Oh, I think the engine off might be faster? Is that really so? Wait, why does the cruise control do that? Yeah, the engine off will be faster with this. Huh. I didn't know this. But this should be better. Yeah, that was a bad drift too. Feels like it's easier to get a decent time with engine off, but the records have to be with engine off. 13, 14? I mean, with so the difference is that with engine off, you're not too concerned with reducing airtime, because you're never going to accelerate on the ground anyways. You're only going to cruise. So if you do something like this, that's still not that bad. The only thing reducing airtime gains you with engine off is that it lets you roll more on the ground. Which also gains speed, but less than accelerating does, usually. Gain you. 183. Is this gonna equal? Almost. I'm missing 0.3. I'm having my doubts about this strategy now. Yeah, you don't want to drift that much. It'd be so fun to understand the best strategy here. I feel like I have an idea, but it's clearly a long way to go still to get to 1406. But what else could you really do? Let me try cruise control and just releasing. Well, no, you don't need to. If there's some way to get locked at a higher speed, then you're talking. Yeah, this is lower, this is 174. This never wins. Because here you just, yeah. So you need to get locked at a really high speed number. Yeah, 176. This is better than my PB. If it makes it through there. But is that really another 0.3? That's what I'm struggling to understand. Is that 0.3 saved? That could have been the author time? I don't understand, guys. Wait, why is that wall there? Is this? No. Okay, one idea. And I should actually check this out. You wouldn't do... No. Okay. I thought you could actually wall ride it for a second, which would be a really nice idea. But you cannot, by the looks of it. Let's get author time. It should be cruise control 176 or 175, and then it's a little bit better through this part. Yeah, and here we have the AT. But I gotta check the records. I am so lost at 1404. What did Blue Jinx do? He takes the engine off. Now I'm very curious. Goes wide drift and drift again. Is it really that? Just keeping 192. Huh. It makes it look so simple. I suspected you had to do something, but that was less splashy than what I thought it'd be. Okay, map 08. Now we're getting very acrobatic here. Jumps into wall ride, drop down into another one. Only 4 to 5. This also looks very much like a Lentillion map. Lentillion is the guy who built the World of Wampus trial maps, and he uses a lot of these items. Which are maps actually I haven't played that much. I've played World of Wampus 6, but there's like 7 or 8 of them now. So I might want to check those out at some point. They've become a certain style in Trackmania. Also really like this finish. Driving up, this is cool. 1828. Good starting time. Still 0.2 off of author time. But there's a lot you can do here. Using airtime and also jumping low into this to get more speed. Small nosedive here. And, wow. Yeah, I was gonna say driving a clean straight up line to the finish, but that was not it. Let's try, oh, that's too low. Yeah, too low again. No, okay. Wait, why did I just gain randomly so much speed from the red booster? Kind of sucks that some of these trackmania items truly feel random, although they're not. Has to do with the gear up, I think. What was that? Yeah, look at that. Oh man. Do you need that super boost to like get the record? Yeah, this was not it. That's a little unfortunate when that's the deciding factor, but it's gonna carry through the map, so I should actually farm start a bit for those. Oh, this was almost it. Just need to disable the action key afterwards. And then you drop into this. Jump low. That's not it. That low speed here. Oops. That was nice. Okay, good start. Good jump here. Now, yeah. If I jump so fast here, I get pulled up, so I gotta actually counter it a lot. Okay. No. I messed this up. I really messed this up. That was fast. I see the low jump now. So we should be able to get this. Good. Uh-oh. Okay, aim. We hit the aim. We get top 14 with that. It's crazy how much you can gain just by farming this first red booster, and there's probably more to it, but yeah. It's something I felt like I understood a little bit better than some of the previous maps. Didn't take that long to get that time. And there's still gonna be some room for improvement, but consider myself happy with it. Let's see the world record. Also, he has an even better boost. Jumps higher? Oh. Okay. I mean, that's a beautiful run. Kinda wanna try a little bit to beat it. We tried so much to get a world record on one of these, and we haven't yet, so maybe I'll have to come back to some of these and try another time to get a world record on the acrobatic maps. It's really, really fun to try, I think. Yeah, slightly different approach by David to go even lower. He's so quick there. It's a lot of speed by driving down that and then carries it through here. 1758 strong. It is really strong. Strong time. Wow, it's so annoying with the start booster though. Like, this map would be beautiful if it just wasn't for this, and it's not really flank spot that much, but this booster in the start just gives different speed every time, it feels like. Here's a good start. Oh no. Bounced off the last one. I think I understand. Just have to steer before it, but not during it. Okay, almost. If I can get that start consistently, then this is not that bad to hunt. Yeah, look at that now. I'm starting to enjoy it more. Up. And then down here. That is almost PB. It's not quite. $79, okay. Just gotta reduce airtime when dropping into the quarter pipe too. First into the wall ride, and then reduce airtime like there. That's a good start. Oh, I was on pace for at least 0.6. At least, maybe point. I don't know if it's 0.5. Oh wow, just taking them out. That is a great start though. Clean line. And wapam! 1776, 10th place. 0.2 almost to go to David. I could try a little bit more. This feels like there's so much in this first wall ride already. Quite strange though that it's not best to go low there. Oh, still getting so much more speed. Just gotta go really low in the second, high in the first, really low in the second. Yeah, basically this, because this didn't lose that much. 0.80 with that, yeah. Oh? It's a better climb. That's PB. 100 behind. Quick look at them. I do want to hunt that map 08 a bit more, but let's take a look at the final 2 maps for today. And if you guys enjoy this, I might play the final 10 as well. And maybe go back to some of the previous ones and try to get the records, because this has been fun, but there's so much potential in that previous one. That is just waiting to be harnessed, so do that. But I want to get the first 10 alpha medals, and this will only take hopefully a few more minutes. We just have simple quarter-pipe jumps, but these are actually not so simple. And really, something like this, back when Trackmania Grand League was a thing, although it is maybe a thing again now, this is something they could have done. Just a simple, like, quarter-pipes up. They had half-pipe jumps, which visually might look more stunning, but seriously, this is almost wasted potential from the Deo side to not incorporate this. We do get this. I'll try one more run. Try to get one without the slowdown clip that I had. Yeah, you can see how much that one slowdown cost. And on these, the idea is, again, you gotta time your curve up the wall. Usually you want to approach it from the very edge of it. Might look like you have way more space and you don't need to, but trust me when I say this, it snowballs. You go early on the first edge and you land early, setting up early for the next one. It all really helps. So going early on each corner is really good for maps like this. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's go next map. Final map of today. I am in a bit of a hurry, so I'm not gonna play this one for too long. Map 10 though. And it looks very much so acrobatic. What are we doing here? Are you jumping through the rings, getting a reactor, and then driving down? It looks like there's one in the middle even, but let's go for this. Oh, you can maybe even get the one below that. Simple quarter-pipe jump with an added ring. What about this? Yeah, let's reactor up. That's not it. 1053 is kind of crazy. Oh, do you even need... Oh, you might not need the reactor. It might just be bait. It might just be bait. It might just be a drift here. Because this is a very quick jump. And it looks possible. Yeah, it didn't occur to me that the above road is just scenery, but that's what it really looks like now. Yeah, look at this. Although 10.5, still I am perplexed at how they got there. Could you go even under this right? You could, I think. That's only an 11. We're gonna have to check these records because I don't understand, but maybe they clip? And that's how? So I don't think you would see such close records on it. Yeah, like this, I mean, I'm 1 second behind and I'm 30th. That was a good jump. What are we missing here? I'm expecting some magic from the guys here on the leaderboard. Let's take a look. So he goes up here, clips, gets reactor down because he's backwards, and then he just flies in. Yeah, that is a great record, and I'm not going to try to compete with that. A few weeks ago, I checked out the Trackmania Acrobatic campaign, and upon popular request, I am now doing part 2, checking out the last 10 maps that I didn't have time to play that day. Let's see how they are, and if we can beat some world records this time around as well. Alright, let's start the timer, and let's get into it. Map 11. To catch you up to speed, if you haven't seen acrobatic maps before, they are maps where you usually have to do a huge jump, a stunt, a loop, a wall ride, a flip. These are all things to consider Trackmania acrobatics. They used to be extremely popular on old Trackmania servers in Trackmania Nations Forever, but they haven't so much been a style anymore. These are sort of a forgotten part of the game because, well, we don't play that many online servers in the new game. like the server browsing is worse, and also the fact that it's paid, I think, makes it just have less players automatically. But it's a bit of a shame because some of these maps are, you know, like the most fun you can have in Trackmania. This map might be a remake of something. I don't immediately recognize it, although I think a big clue is going to be to reduce airtime. So let me get up the metal widgets. So the auto time 1046. Okay, it is either a release, like just slow down early and then jump through with perfect speed, or some airtime trick. It could be just a slowdown, a release. Yeah, I think it is. You don't even have to slow down that much. Just, this might already be too much. It is, actually, yeah. So it's one release. Just a quick tap. Just that. And now I should make it, I think. 1048. About 400 players within this 1/10 of a second here. Really close on the leaderboard. Ah, that's too high. Okay. Oh, there's even some room I just noticed next to the flag on the right side too, so you could take a more direct path if you jump here. You see that if I get like this side of it, that's gonna be less distance traveled. Well, here I might just hit the flag. Yeah. Or the pillar. I think that's a light actually, not a flag. Again? This is impressive accuracy. 10 block gap at the same flag. Twice in a row. Can we make it 3? I released too much here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hang on. Is that... Oh, if that made it into the downhill, it would be very quick. I don't think this lands on the downhill. I think it bounces and... yeah. That's what I'm missing is landing in the downhill. That's too short. I'm not so much trying to hit like a timing based on feeling anymore. I'm just looking at, am I going faster or slower than my ghost, or equal? If I'm going faster, that means I'm gonna jump and go higher, which that almost did perfectly. If I'm slower than the ghost though, I can just reset, because the ghost didn't land in the downhill. So here I can just reset, but to show you what I mean, we're gonna get outcomes like that. But I don't think I'll spend too long on this map. After getting the author time, I'm gonna play however long the author time takes, but hunting a singular 10-second jump, I will pass. Oh, that was author time. Okay, one more, because, you know, it wasn't that clean. But I won't hunt it. It was just a slow run, that one. Because I had to release late, and so you see here I'm pulling away from the ghost and... gotta roof it, okay. This is good. This might be a really quick time. 10:44. Still missing a lot. Let's see what Mika did for his time. A cleaner start, and then... and just a better nose-down landing in the downhill. Whew, speed. Nice. Let's go to the next map. Map 12. Oh, this looks refreshing. This feels like a summer map. You're at the pool, jumping, you know, between some islands. I just like the vibe of this. It just feels like fun and simple. literally like playing on those old Trackmania servers back in the day. Play this map for 5 minutes, person with the best time in the lobby wins. If you get top 16, you had your car displayed in like the end screen. That's a huge goal for me when I was playing. It's like getting my car on that display list. What's going on here? Oh, sorry, this is just a bait. Because, the path's broken. It's a nice little detail, so you have to jump across here. Okay. Inside line, and then inside line here again. Was it already there? No, it's this next one. So here. Wait, they have 15? That means there's more skips. You could probably water bounce across. There might be a shortcut here, actually. Huh. I'm outright not sure what they've done. Could you go all the way up that one block and then land in the downhill of the other? So here with speed, this just, yeah, no, this did not feel far enough, and it's not. But maybe that water bounce can take you over. So you go here, you jump like this, water bouncing to the right, carrying speed, water bouncing again before the finish. I think that's it. This looks maybe unintended. So Flink's author time is not close to the record pace, but we're not going to concern ourselves with the slow strat if we can do this instead. Oh. See if this works. Oop. Yeah, I need to jump higher with more speed. So we can't just... You gotta drive clean lines to get this. That looks good. Oh yeah, that is good. Question is the next part. But I'm sure it will somehow work out. Air brake there. Get a cleaner landing. Solving my problems. Yeah, air brake, but could almost consider releasing in the first downhill. Get a bit more of that, and then more speed for this. And you need to make that, and then repeat. Yeah. Is this gonna be faster or a small release? It's very hard to tell against this ghost because it's a very slow one. I don't think so. Not so far to the left necessary for that next trick. I think just this will be enough. More than enough. Yeah, I want to be closer to the part where it starts curving up. Like here. Oh, and then this might not finish. No. I can't imagine too many players have gotten this though. By the way, I gotta check, did my world record get beaten? Oh, it's still standing. David improved, but he let it go. My record on this was insane from the last video we did. Honestly, one of the best runs I've gotten in a campaign like this. Just kept near perfect speed, I think, was the big... I idea. Big idea. Big idea. Is this stupid? Okay, it is. I thought I could go around it, but no. Really hope I'm onto the correct path here, though. Even though I haven't gotten a clean run yet. Be shame to waste all these tries for an idea that's just slower. But it is not. Nice! Top 17 on my first finish. And I think that's what they did. Just better. Let's see what Puwa's time looks like. Oh! Oh no! I had it like perfect, I'm guessing then. Just without that first trick. Ah, he kept even more speed. And a lower jump. That's really nice. How much did this cost me? Okay, it wasn't that insane. This is like 0.2, I'd say, but then I have less speed from here and out. Due to a little bit of a shaky landing. Nice record. I'm not gonna pump this one further, but yeah, really cool track with different paths possible. See map 13. Oh, this is just BO9. Yeah, this is an iconic TMNF map. One of the hardest I remember to even just beat like silver or bronze on when I was starting. Gold medal as well. Because when you're starting out, it's so hard to have a feeling for how the car behaves going up and down slopes like this. And it takes a long time to get that in your muscle memory. Just how much to steer to not get a ton of airtime. Brings back good memories. Playing exactly this type of map on servers. So maybe I'll hump this one a little bit. David's time looks quite insane here though. I think... and we'll see, but... yeah, I think you want to jump early on that one. And in the start, I think so long as your car shifts to 4th, and this uphill, you're fine. You don't need the full booster. 3rd is slow though. Something like here. Oh, no, that's too wide. 13.7. Isn't this faster? I think it is, if I just time it right. Oh, do I even need to, well, that looks better. I'm wasting so many times on the first uphill. Trying to figure out what line I want to take. I want to get 4th gear. But not at any price. Like, if I get 4th gear with a horrible line, that's not going to be worth it. So maybe it's not worth spending too much energy on. Instead, just focus on getting clean uphill transitions. This is too slow. Still continue though. Try to jump. If I land that one early, that's when we have a nice run. Oh, clipping the wheel there. Yeah, 4th gear earlier, but it didn't save me time. There we go though. 100th away from the author time. This could be it. Ah. Oh well. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. That's gonna be so satisfying to land. I carry the speed there. Exactly on the top of the platform, not sliding, just chef's kiss. I mean, this is still so far. It's author level. I'll do a few more. Where am I losing all that time? Could also be it's better to drive for longer on this platform. I think I need to see the record. 12.79. So that is a 4th gear line. Oh, still survives. Low. Yeah, jumps late. Wow. You know, that looks weird. I think it's extremely optimized what he did. Going late. And this uphill in the start with 4th gear is not easy. But yeah, you can see the speed here, how much that is resulting in. Oh, and then yeah. Guys, I can get like a 13 point... What's the world record again? It's... The funny thing is this is almost exactly the same pace as the original map, even though it's built differently. I think the world record is 13 flat, or 1302, 1301. I need to do one input. Okay, that's better. Top 71. One more improvement. Ooh. What a landing. See, even though this is just 300ths faster, it felt so much more satisfying. Like, I had a slow start, but then this is the feeling I was chasing. Just, ooh. I mean, landing early, carrying a lot of speed. Feeling that you did it right. Nice map. Okay, map 14. Now this looks like a proper map to hunt. Over 1,000 players on this. Who can traverse these blocks the quickest? 821. Surprised the world record here is not tied, considering it's so close to press 4 now. And I think... I actually wonder, there's a trick in Trackmania for gaining time on any map. With a few requirements. But on any map in a straight line, according to some weird requirements. Let me say that again. There is a trick in Trackmania to save time on straights. And like straight line maps like this. But I think it requires that the start block is connected to the ground. It's a ground block. This one isn't. It's on a pillar. So I'm not sure it works. But the trick basically is that it's faster to accelerate exactly as the timer hits 0-0 than holding down accelerate during the countdown. Almost like a Mario Kart start trick. But and it could be that the World here uses it. But it might also not gain on this. Oh, I thought it was over after I clipped, but it wasn't. I'm gonna try a little bit and see if we see any results. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Gotta focus on this. Oh, that gear up is important, I think. The earlier you get that, the better you're set up for the rest of the map. Oh, 7th. Wow. Okay. With that start trick, mind you. I don't know if I executed it nicely. But I did. I'm ahead. Or was ahead. Wait, is he doing it? Hang on. Check my own replay. So my replay, it shows nothing at the start. After 8,000s have passed. What about his? No. I don't see any of these guys doing it. God, this is stupid, but I kind of want to hunt this. I don't think anyone's using the start trick. Gonna play it for a few more minutes. But then I kind of want to see what line William here drove. Yeah, he kind of just lets it bounce. With action key 2. Only smooth movements, okay. No. Just to confirm, is my start actually faster? You can see I'm like, you see his number is behind my number? So I am ahead. Okay. Ah. 31. $824, okay. $24. I think I'm faster with this. It's a bad gear change, yeah. $26, come on, I want this. It's so stupid to play a straight line map like this, but... Like I said I wasn't gonna play a map with one jump, and here I am, playing basically a press forward map competitively. But I really feel I can beat this, you know? What about this? Oh, the wheel. Take a look at it again. Like, it's not even that early on to them. Although this, yeah, this segment was really good, so I got the gear up early. Yeah, it's not easy to do. Yeah, because here I'm gearing up too late. See that? Too much airtime. What's also throwing me off is that, like, it looks like it's a straight line, but these edges are slightly different spots each time. Oh, that's good. That I was probably ahead here until the very last platform. And I wasn't aware of it. Look at my lead from the Star Trek. Yeah, my last platform. Okay, guys, I gotta get this. So I'm driving without the ghost because it's less distracting. Had I known that though, I would have definitely taken it more serious, but cannot drive this with a ghost in the way. But yeah, it's just slight differences you have to do for each one. no! That was so quick. Felt it. Oh, 21-7, okay. $23.0. I had to go up there. Oh, 21.5, and you can see on the speed split I got airtime because I had -1 speed at the finish. I don't know if I got the... Yeah, this... I actually failed the start trick too. Because I'm accelerating here already. So I can definitely beat this. Cool. I could definitely beat it. I was right the very next try. And in a little bit less than 40 minutes. Got the world record by a full 100th, which for a straight line map that 1,000 people have played is quite a lot. It's quite a fast run. And even this, I don't know if I got the start trick. Gonna need to check the footage to see when I actually accelerated. So there's still possibility for maybe a 0.19 here. Yeah, I have no advantage in the start, but then I guess I just got the platforms a little bit better. Ending was so sketch though. Like, if you look at this platform here, this last one, this shouldn't really grip as early as it does, but it saves me. Nice. Let's look at this all in slow-mo, one time. Clean first platform, clean onto the second, clean onto the third, low on fourth, fifth with a nice bounce, sixth. Yeah, these first platforms were all basically extremely good. The last two were a bit bad, and the speed. So maybe a 0.18 for a perfect run. But guys, I'm very happy. I got my second world record in this campaign. Let's go next map and explore the rest. Map 15, world record by a huge margin from David. And this, I believe to be a remake of C12. C12 Obstacle. But there is huge potential for skips here as there's no checkpoints, so it's completely free to just jump across wherever you see fit, even jumps like this. So I think we need to do some planning here, find the best route. Obviously the first one you can't skip, but I think already on the second one here, you're gonna want to use that booster and just try to jump all the way. Keep it simple. Just jump all the way with this next booster. Is that possible? If you go here? I think so, and then... yeah, something to get to the finish from there. Only a few people have 14, the rest have 16. But I cannot see any better path to getting 14. Landing backwards is not even a dumb idea. That's a good start. I guess the problem though is that you can go... it's 14. So fast actually. Oh. Yeah, this is like a puzzle. I wonder what the solution is. Can go low like this. Try to get a landing here and then... ah. Okay, well that's at least gonna be the author time strategy, but... 14-13. Oh, is it, do they just jump lower? I guess it's something like this? That's so fast. I don't even know. Could you jump all the way to the next one here? You can. Wait, guys, whatever this world record is, you better get excited for. I don't know what he's done, but there's something. Can't wait to see it myself. I think the best I can do for now is, yeah, landing over here and then driving to the finish from this part of the pipe. Looks too short, yeah. I'm realizing it could potentially be a wheel clip on this bar here to get pushed down. But like, there's so few things that can reach. I mean, okay, I don't want this to be. No, it can't be. Can't be the other idea I had, which was to just drive down each quarter pipe. It's good. That's at least the author time. Okay, I gotta see this. 2.5 seconds faster. What did David, Nika, and Dewey do? Oh, you bounce across here? Is it the same thing? Can't be. No, you land here. The Swedes have discovered levitation, man. This first one's a bounce. All right, no worries there. What is this, David? Explain yourself. Actually levitating. And he keeps all the speed. And then quick reaction time to jump perfectly into the finish. That's beautiful. I'm not gonna hunt that, but wow, what a route. I couldn't understand this because I thought any set of like equally tall quarter pipes you land on, you can't drive across this, but you can levitate apparently. Nice. Okay, we keep going. Map 16. Ooh, now we're getting into some wickedry, some flips. This is stuff you'll come across a lot in khaki as well. Although probably harder versions of it, but flipping into loops and wall rides. And then here could also be a flip. Could either be that or like air brake and land with the back wheel. But for this first thing, let's see where to flip off. I think there looks really good. If that's I don't think it's a ramp flip. And I think even looking at this now, you could actually water bounce shortcut. Beat the auto time. Kind of didn't really notice, but no, you cannot. Or can you? Maybe you can just bounce. I feel boring for just if I watch the world record here and check the solution. Or no, it's a jump like this. It's a drift setup and then jump like that. Or I mean, that looks very tough. But it's going to be possible. It's definitely possible. It's just like a universal rule in Trackmania. If it's possible and someone's gonna bother hunting it and doing it, and that's what you're seeing on this leaderboard. The only thing you need is for it to be possible and people will hunt it. Okay. That looks good. Hey, I got there. Can improve once more here. The start wasn't that good. As you can see here. I can improve once more. The end wasn't that good this time. Like a 9.2 or something. A little bit higher on the leaderboard. I'll be happy. I missed my drift. Beginner mistake. Causing me tremendous pain. But yeah. So far, playing these maps have been just as fun as the first time, and I think, you know, you gotta give props to Flinks for making this. It's a very fun vibe across all the maps. And the goal is not to create some extraordinary difficulty, like khaki, or to like build track of the day scenery. It's just to have fun. Go back to the basics. You're sitting down playing a video game for a few hours. Try to have fun. Play something that, you know, is wicked, cool, exciting. And it doesn't have to be more than that. Just cool stunt maps you can explore and try to, you know, get some good runs on. So yeah, I'll leave the link to the, or not in the link. I'll leave instructions for how you can find these maps in-game if you want to give them a shot yourself. Really do recommend it. It's great so far. I got my 9.2, so I'm gonna go to the next map. And also, if you input my global VIP key, so long thing. If you input that in the main menu, wait, have they removed this setting? Where do you actually do this? And oh, my game crashed. Where do you input a key now? Hang on a second, guys. It used to be at the top. Is it not anymore? Ah, yeah, okay. If you, in the main menu, go to your settings menu, where it says activate a key. If you paste that long key thing that's in the description, you can also play against my ghosts on these maps. And the maps are found in solo, and then library campaigns. If you search for acrobatic, you'll find Flink's acrobatic campaign. And we have 3 or 4 maps to go, actually. So let's take a look at these final 4. Okay, turn off this, and turn on this. Okay. All right, number 17. Red boosters pointed to the sky. Camera 1, I can see nothing. This is the weakness with camera 1. It gives you a lot of overview. But for stuff where the car is tilted, either steep uphills or steep downhills, you cannot really see that well. Also, if things are sideways, like on a wall ride. So here, it doesn't look like I want to release at all. It's just full speed. Because you have to have enough speed to land and stay on these boosters. Can even release a bit here for the first one. That might jump too far though. No, I can just pedal to the metal. To the summit. I imagine this type of obstacle on Deep Dip 2 could be extremely cool, but also really frustrating. I hope someone has built something to this effect on the map. If you don't know Deep Dip 2, huge Trackmania Tower map that's releasing the 3rd of May. It might already be out by the time you see this. It has 16 floors, no checkpoints at all, and it too contains a lot of acrobatics, a lot of stunts. Deep Dip 1, which was 1.5 years ago now, took about a week for the first person to finish. This one could take several weeks, but I'm gonna play for about 10 hours a day until I hopefully beat Deep Dip 2 at some point. So I might be live on Twitch doing that right now, if you guys are seeing this after the 3rd of May. But yeah, that's gonna be it's gonna be a long grind. So it's fun to do some other things before that, like this. And I just realized in that run, when shamelessly self-promoting, that landing with the nose a little bit pitched down gets you grip on the booster sooner. So you actually don't want to land perfectly flat like I thought. You can land in ways like this and still keep grip. 17 is very fast, by the way. I wonder if it's something like this, and then you get nose down there, sideways still grip, other one sideways still grip, and you just keep going like this. Yeah, air braking there is death. Okay. And my ending was weak in PB. I can surely get the other time, but do not see myself trying to get a 17 right now. Oh, I don't know if I want to keep going with my same strategy, because I just realized you could probably do this too. Landing a bit sideways to help the car accelerate upwards. Because then you're not accelerating against just the hill, you're accelerating sideways. And then, with that same principle in mind, you can also maybe do this. Like landing, oh, I mean, this could already be it. That's all the time. How on earth did they do 1794? Loon TM. Oh, nose. See, this is a absurd landing, but he landed with the nose and got insta-good. That yeet makes no sense, and what speed for the finish? Oh my god. That's an absurd record. Next map for me, I'm not gonna try to beat that. What a time. Map 18. 900 players on this. Ooh, wallbang. Okay. With a side flip, I think? Okay, maybe not a full one. Just like a half. Yeah, like this. Something like that. Ooh. Nice. And that's the finish. Okay. Yeah, cool map. Wonder what is best for reducing airtime here. I think the air brakes I was doing was actively slowing me down on each landing. Yeah, it's either a full spin, or you just cancel rotation. I think it's just canceling rotation. I cannot see it. Yeah, like this. You had a great last one here. That's not going to be the auto time. Oh, it's so much about how sideways you go, not necessarily how fast you go, just sideways and low. Too low. 17:15 is very quick. Has to be some perfect landings. Ah. Nice. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's weird. Get anything in the end? I could, but I canceled too late. Oh, the airbricks help. Just did them at the wrong time. Oof, by 500ths. It's a strong author time by Flink. And the world record is absurd. Being 1 second faster than that again. Okay, come on, get a second. That's almost... Maybe there's a different strat for that last one. It's a different jump you need to do. These first two are very similar. But then that last one, you actually land on a higher slope. It's a steeper slope. Oh, never mind any new shot. That was just clean. Okay, I'm still a second behind, so... Gaming Thistle. What are we doing here? Inside line. Oh, plastic bounce directly to the booster. Woo! Spin around. Making it look effortless. Whew. That's nice. Did the others also grind for this? Oh no. Wait a second. Wait, 5th place had a godlike start. Oh no. Wait. Oh, he almost clipped the finish too. Look at this start. Nose bug. Carry all the speed. And then also clean landing here. Far ahead of Mr. Thistle. But then not getting this last part. The spin around clean. Ay ay ay. Also some potential here. You want to hunt it? I am perfectly fine. I got 2 world records now. I am going next map. Map 19. Okay. Is this a remake? To jump up? I don't think so then. Cannot recall this map layout at all, but cool tricks. You jump up into this. And then repeat up to here. Oh, that was not the same block. Aha, and then you, okay. Yes, you go up early onto this. Got it? Let's try it. You can actually go up early on both. Very low on this first one though, because you might be able to stay nearly perfectly flat after it. Yeah, not quite this attempt, but maybe a future one. You can almost overjump the booster, which would lose a lot of speed, so gotta be aware of that. You can even overjump this first ramp, and it might not matter, but I'm seeing a smaller release for this first one. Just to get a clean downhill here. That was a nice line here. Now, I guess I don't need the speed, because how am I ever going to keep all of it up this wall? It's a bad transition on the last one. What was this ramp? There's a ramp under there that I don't think you can get to. But you could, since the finish is like straight ahead anyways. I'm getting ideas now. You could drive it for the most part like a wall ride and only exit very late. Yeah, I think you do want to do that. Okay, good. Oi, the whole... Okay. 21:05. Still far. Suppose the start can be a lot better. Well, the start can certainly be better. Maybe slowing down for this booster. Faster. You'd keep it all through the ending. But the same can be said for going up the last wall early. Like, if you get onto that platform early, you'll keep so much more speed for the ending too. So I think going up early is going to be the play. And just jumping far on the booster. I mean, here I have no choice. Want to continue this? Yeah, you see this? Like, that has to gain a lot in the end segment. If it's a little better than that. Yeah. I could see it happen. It's like, oh, this might just go terribly wrong. But I didn't expect such a comedic outcome. It's funny. But it's okay. It's only funny because we know I won't get stuck on this map. You know I'll get the author time within the next 2 minutes. If I would get stuck on this map, then that would just be sad, but it's not gonna happen. No, 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 how is this PB? Uh-oh, this is, yeah. Okay, let's keep it simple and set. A little bit earlier. Nice. Landing here. Is this already it? Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, within the next 2 minutes. Great. 1 second behind David and Mika. We can watch both. Yeah, he did a nice airtime reduction trick. Very low with 260. And then also getting a nosedive onto the booster, okay. And then scraping by here in the ending. Mika had a much better ending. Perhaps also Rot Cat at a better line, but David's start in releasing is better. Oh, and they also get this nosedive. Yeah, wow, what a platform entry. Keeping the speed up. Also, did Rot Cat have world record but then land too tilted? He would have, I think. Yeah, can't see myself hunting this right now, but also a lot more potential here. And the last map looks to be a full ice map based on, one, the surface, but it's a lot easier to tell if you just look at the leaderboard too. Mika in first place. So here we have to ice slide up, and this is a throwback. The reason this is a throwback is because I used to host something called the Trackmania Identity Mapping Competition. Trackmania competitive maps have identities, and before really making many YouTube videos at all, Flink, he submitted a map for that identity mapping competition. Cannot remember what the map was called right now, but it was this trick, and you had to do it twice. And it actually ended up winning that competition. It was named the coolest obstacle. Coolest identity out of the submitted ones. And it's been on a competitive map as well. It was called... what was it called? It's a few seasons ago now. My memory's blanking. But yeah, really cool to see Flink include that here. I think that's where the inspiration from this one came from. And the strategy on that map was also to go really high. At first it was to do a spin, but then people realized it was quicker not to. Just go high up. And there we go, that's the altar time. I could hunt this map a bit, but I think we'll rather just watch the god do what he does best. Let's see how Mika approaches this. Wide line into a... low line, clipping the wheels on purpose. Staying low here. Huge ice slide with grip down that hill. That was beautiful. Wait. So, on purpose here, clipping the back tires, because he knows they will climb once the surface smoothens out and then naturally get him out of the ice slide. Wow. Let's see how the others here did it. I'm guessing only top two did this trick correctly, but we can see. Yeah, Firefox, the only player in the top 5 to drive normally without clipping the wheels. And all these people had better starts than Mika, but now get to see him just sliding through. Okay, well, guys, at exactly 1:33:37, I'm gonna pause the timer. That is all the maps, and I'm quite happy with my runs, and I'm happy with the maps. I really enjoyed playing this campaign. If you ever build something similar to this, or interesting map you want to share, put it in my Discord, try to reach me with it, and I'm gonna check out the most interesting things I get sent. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon for Deep Dip and other pieces of content on the channel. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Subscribe.